Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Virginia Cavaliers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Cavaliers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the Panthers offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great, let's go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Butler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Fires to the tight end.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll take it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got some...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Cavaliers' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now here comes Peyton Lewis, the former Tennessee Volunteer. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And this running back, man, he's been so much fun to watch this season. Like, he's been doing what he wants, and this offense has stayed on schedule, stayed on script. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be really, really fun. I think we're going to figure out, Palmer, how special he is. Can he carry this offense against an elite challenge on the other side of the football?
Yeah, and he's going to have to make people miss. That's going to be a big key today because the lanes aren't going to be there the way he's used to seeing them. And this is a defense that takes a lot of pride in their ability to gang tackle as well. So this may require a little bit of extra effort. He may have to make people miss behind the line of scrimmage just to get positive yards. But one thing you know about this guy, he's got elite ability, but this is a massive challenge.
offense at an empty set. Throwing, Holstein. He'll get rid of it. That's caught. It's Martin. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll line up for a second down play. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Lewis. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Fires to the big fella, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Gets the back moving. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. the gun on third down, Holstein. Working on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Lewis. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Brown wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Didn't let him get loose. Turn, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's Holstein to throw. Got his man. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Brown will throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great...
Makes the grab in their space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Brown wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. An 84-yard drive there, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but
turning it on. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown.
If I'm a DC, I'm throwing my toy here. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
We'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Hart. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Brown will throw it. Fires it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cavalier. How about this defense taking one? House. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
So they official put that flag back in his pocket and declined the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for room. It's Hart. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move. Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Moving out to the right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Hart. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. A run for the quarterback. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's a win streak now, 2 in a row after starting the season 1-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Holly's down working the sidelines. What's the latest on his status?
Guys, Virginia's head coach told me at the half their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Eli spinning it again. Makes the catch. It's Flores. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Holstein rushes on him, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The short hands, it's Riles. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Flips it out in the flat. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option one, taking away option two. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it's picked off for the third time today. He was... Little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to... shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Play fake, Holstein. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Eli Holstein to throw. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Virginia! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, down here on the Georgia State sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's got him. Caught, and he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks. in this game. And so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just threw.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Good gain on the return. Defense has set them up with a big play. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Holstein on the play fake. Complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the move, it's Lewis. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Got a little press. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Using his feet, makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's incomplete in the deep. He's up with a stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Here's Holstein to throw. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll try it again. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Riles. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's McBride. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And that is his 5th interception, and he comes out to try. He'll be lucky. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gives it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Black 14, black 14.
snap and go. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.